What's up guys, and welcome to this video. It's going to be a video on another hybrid squad builder for you guys. This is going to be episode 5 of the series so far, hoping to do a lot more as FIFA 13 goes along. But we're going to be using a 4-3-2-1 formation, a very good formation, one that I've actually taken to quite a lot in FIFA 13, and I think you guys should try it out if you haven't already. Now the right forward and left forward have been implemented in. You can't actually, I don't know if you remember I think it was my second hybrid squad builder or my first, but we actually had a left winger in the left forward position, which was actually, a left wing in the left forward, and it actually had a green boot. Now that's really strange, because now when I do it, they don't get a green boot, and I have to have a left forward put into that position, otherwise they won't get 9 chem. So it's kind of annoying, but overall it doesn't really matter me, and left wing to left forward only costs like, I don't know, 300 coins or so it's not too much of a bother. But let's get into the team now and see here. We have got Starari in goal. This guy's a real machine. He's really good in goal, especially for 400 coins as well. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't pay like 5-10k for him, but for his price, a very good goalkeeper, and one that I think you guys will be able to use very well. So let's check out the first centre back now and see here. We've got Lucio, and then to partner him up, we do actually have Sinkovic. I think that's how you pronounce his name, but he plays in the Bundesliga 2.0. I'm not too sure what team he plays for, but he's a good player, a really good player. He only has 53 pace, but that really does feel more like 65 or something like that. He also has 71 defending and also 74 heading, and only cost me, as you can see here, 500 coins, which is pretty good. Lucio only cost me as well 8,200 coins. He's got really good stats. Obviously he's got every single stat better than Sinkovic, but I think the silver players this year are very underrated, and they can actually sometimes outperform the good goal players, so it's kind of something to keep your eye on. But let's check out the right back now and see here. We've got Leo Mora. This guy has really incredible stats for a right back. He could quite easily be like a centre mid. He has 81 pace, 70 shooting, 75 passing, and also 79 dribbling. He has got really good free kicks as well, so if you want to go try him out, definitely do so. I think he has all of them over 80 apart from one, which is pretty decent as well for a right back who was 71 rated. So he cost me, as you can see here, 3,600 coins, which in my opinion is very cheap, and I think you will probably have to pay around 5k for him if you don't actually get him cheap on like an open bid or something like that. But let's check out the left back now and see here, and this is a player that I had a lot of trouble trying to buy. He is actually quite high in price now. I think he's like 5-6k on the PS3 market. I don't know if he's in for a price fix or anything like that, but I managed to pick one up cheap for 1,600 coins. He's got pretty good stats, he's got 76 pace, 74 passing, 71 defending, and also 71 heading, and he is also 6'4", so that is pretty, 6'2", so for a left back that is pretty tall indeed. But let's check out the first in the mid now and see here. We have got Vidal. Now this guy is incredible. This guy is just one of my favourite players in the game. He was one of my favourite players in the game last year, but he has actually pretty much the same stats as his last inform did in FIFA 12, so that's something to sort of keep an eye out for. Them stats are really good. He's got 80 pace, 76 shooting, 81 passing, 82 dribbling, 82 defending, and also 72 heading, so really good standout stats there, and a really solid player. He cost me, as you can see here, 12,000 coins. He is actually a default CDM, so a CDM to centre mid card probably will cost like 1.5k or something like that. But let's check out the second Cinetic in mid actually. We've got Valdeviva. This guy has 5-star skills, and also links with Leo Mora there, and obviously of course Vidal. So he cost me, to see here, 800 coins, but I did actually have to buy a centre attacker mid to centre mid card, which cost around 5k. I think now they're going for like 10k, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't recommend buying, actually paying that price. I would just get like a different centre mid if you don't really want to play that. But nevertheless, he is a very good player, and I would recommend, if you do have the coins, then buy him. But if you don't, and you're kind of short on coins, then don't even bother. But let's check out the third centre attacking mid now and see here. We've got Ortega. Now this was a player that I wanted to use in a couple of hybrid squad builders earlier in the week, and I couldn't actually fit him in with getting 9 chemistry. So this is the first team that I've actually been able to get 9 chemistry with him in. He has got 5-star skills as well, as you can see here, 3-star weak foot, and he only cost me 7,000 coins. He comes in a default centre attacking mid, so you will have to change into a centre mid as well. I did it ages ago, so I didn't actually lose out on much coins, but he's got a really good shot. You will see it in a goal at the end that he does have a very lethal shot. He has 85 pace, 76 dribbling, and they are his 2 standout stats. But let's check out the left forward now, as you see here. We have got Zuniga. Now this guy has 3-star skills. Really let down, because I wish he had 4-star skills just so he could do like the Ronaldo chop or the think no, he can do the roulette, but you know, I use the Ronaldo chop a lot with my like wingers and my attackers, so it is kind of annoying not to have that, you know, skill move. I think he would benefit from it really well, but he only cost me 1,300 coins, which is very cheap, and I think you guys will enjoy playing with him nevertheless. So you've probably all guessed the right forward now. He's actually Sanchez. This guy has 88 pace, 77 shooting, 76 passing, and 88 dribbling. He doesn't actually have 5-star skills like last year. He only has 4, but he cost me 22,000 coins, which is quite expensive actually. You know, you would probably think he'd be more in the region of 15k, but nevertheless, he's a great player and definitely worth the coins that I paid for him. So let's check out the final player on our team, and probably the most standout player in this team, the key player of this team. You know, he's the missing, I don't know, part of the puzzle, I guess you could say. But this guy's Falcao. He's 88 rated. He's got 78 pace, 83 shooting, 78 dribbling, and also 90 heading. You know, that is incredible. Even though he is 5'9", he can still hit the ball very well, and he also has 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. I picked this guy up for 50,000 coins. I think in the region now he's around 60,000 coins to 70k. You know, so I've been kind of lucky to get him, you know, that cheap. I think it was at like 2 in the morning or something like that when I picked him up, so I was pretty lucky. But yeah, this is going to be the team now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far. If you have, then please drop a like. It does help me out, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the goals. At the end, I have actually scored one of my best goals so far with Falcao, which will actually be the last goal, the goals at the end. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and peace.